Maeve Buller, and this is Global News Network. Today we will be discussing news from around the world, starting with breaking news from the Indies. We have Christopher Columbus. Yo, Chris, what's going on?
Hey guys, I'm Christopher Columbus. As you can see, I've just discovered a route to India. I've discovered the Indians in their natural habitat.
India.
Do you want some fries?
Tell us more about what's going on.
Well, I'm finally back home after a long and tiring journey on the ocean blue in 1492. I believe I found pepper and cinnamon in India, and possibly a large amount of gold. But I think my calculations should be in history books. I found a trade route from Europe to India. Come on.
That doesn't look like India, but it does look like a place where you can get some pretty good French fries. Now to Ellie with the weather.
Maeve, as you can see, the weather is horrendous outside. The temperatures have dropped drastically and the glaciation rates are rising. Icebergs are appearing right in front of me. This is resulting in a decline in agriculture production and people are dropping like flies because of all the famines going on. There's also an increase in potatoes from the west and an influx of sugar east into the Americas. My fellow meteorologists have called this phenomenon the Columbian Exchange.
Alrighty then, now we'll check on Christina, who's live from China.
With the Mongols gone, the Chinese are currently thriving under Ming rule. Great things are happening. Currently, they've isolated themselves from trade and prohibited foreigners from coming into China by building a wall on the border. The Manchus are putting in a lot of pressure on the Chinese, and that's causing a lot of turmoil. Women still have no rights, which is how it's always been for the past thousands and thousands of years. Tune in next time for a new dynasty.
No doubt we'll be back. Now for a quick break.
Hi, do you have a sweet tooth? Do you want sugar that racist plantation owners made their slaves pick?
Yeah!
Well, now the slaves pick can be your pick with this spoonful of sugar, only $5.99.
Hi guys, welcome back. There's recently been a lot of travel. People have been traveling all across the world. For example, in the Americas, there's been an influx in British people making colonies and white people just moving to the Americas. Now, speaking on travel, we will tune in to Peter the Great's travels of Europe, where he's trying to westernize his army.
Europe's lit, man.
Oh, okay then. Seems like they're having a great time. I'd love to travel. I want to go to Europe, try the croissants, try different food. Breaking news from India. The Portuguese have surrounded the Indian tip, disregarding the caste system, which is a social hierarchy. There's already tension there because the Muslims and Hindus and all their cultural beliefs, but this is intense. It could be super bad. Now for an exclusive report from Christina, who is on a ship in Africa ready to depart for the Americas.
Howdy y'all. Today we're on board the Middle Passage. So as you can see, these are chambers that keep all of our thousands of passengers on board right now. And we're going to show you a quick view of what it is like.
The slave trade has resulted in a new social hierarchy where white people dominate. Basically, Africans are getting forced into slavery and children are being ripped away from their families and are being forced into working in terrible conditions.
Now we'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
Do you want to make an army? Do you like Christian boys? Well, with this starter pack and 3 payments of only $10.99, you'll be able to form your own army just like the Ottomans. Made all natural, 10-year-old Christian boys taken from their home.
Hello everyone, welcome back. With new evidence coming to light, there's been a lot of confusion. For example, is the Earth the center of the universe? Is the Earth flat?
Yes.
Flat Earthers unite.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, we have some live footage from some scientists that are going to explain everything that's going on.
Man, Claudius Ptolemy is so full of himself. He thinks the universe revolves around him, but obviously it revolves around the sun. That nut.
I totally agree. He thought that planetary orbits were circular. They're actually elliptical.
Yeah, being the father of modern physics and inventing this telescope, I could see all this stuff. I even discovered all the moons on Jupiter.
Go you, Galileo.
Now we have some interviews with real people with real opinions on Enlightenment ideals and values. Hi guys, and now we have our first interview. So what are your opinions on human rights?
I think that human rights is very important because, like, I think everyone should be, like equal.
Okay, what are your opinions on women's rights?
I think it should be the same as every other human being. Like every man has their own choice, and so does every woman. It's just something should be.
Do you think that religious tolerance is good?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Too, babe.
Okay, hi everyone. How are you?
I'm okay. How are
So, how do you feel about people being a part of the government?
you? It's great.
Okay, how do you feel about women's rights?
They deserve the rights.
Okay, thank you so much. Now for our next interview. So, how do you feel about women's rights?
Is that a question?
I mean, do you support them or are you against them?
Well, I mean, they're made to be in the house the whole time and should be sweeping all the time, I think.
Okay, how do you feel about basic human rights?
Well, white men are superior, right?
Okay, yeah. So, do you think people should be a part of the government, huh?
No.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hi there. Hey. Can we do a quick interview with you?
Sure.
So, how do you feel about people having a say in the government?
I think that's great.
So you think people should have a say in the government?
Yeah, they should. Cause like, stuff. Like, it's good.
Thank you so much. Now for a quick commercial break.
Tired with the countless hours you spend writing just to mess up with all your hard work and be fueled by rage and anger at your ruined work? Then get a printer to solve all of your social and emotional needs.
Hello everyone. So now we have a quick clip from the Vogue interview with John Locke on his opinions of the Enlightenment.
Hi, welcome to my home.
John Locke, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
So, this is your home, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Show us around.
Yeah, so this is my kitchen. This is where I spend most of my time. This is my table. Those are my dog and cat that you heard.
What are
Yeah.
some achievements that you've completed?
Well, I did help with like the basis of the Declaration of Independence, but
What do you do in your free time?
I love to write novels.
How many books have you written?
I've written a few.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Puritan England. My family was very loving, and yeah.
Do you believe in God?
God, oh, that's my man. I love to call him the great redhead in the sky, because like that's just where my mind goes whenever I think of God. He's my savior. He's who I look up to for everything.
What is your biggest principle in life that you follow by?
Consent of the people. Like, I want everyone to have a chance to vote and have a say in their government.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, John Locke, today for
Of
spending your
course.
time with us. And you have a lovely home.
Thank
Lovely
you so
home.
much. Let me walk you guys out. Here's another exit. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming.
The bubonic plague, also known as the Black Death, has caused millions of deaths throughout China all the way to Europe. 75 to 200 million deaths have occurred. And right now we're in a hospital in Europe interviewing a sick patient that has come down with the devastating disease. How are you feeling? Where do you live?
Europe.
Where did you go to school?
I don't remember.
How old are you?
I don't know.
Well, I hope you get better because.
Don't touch me, you're gonna catch it.
Hi guys, welcome back to Global News Network. We thank you serially for watching, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you guys for watching.
Look at all that leisure time.
Do you like Christian boys?
Okay. With the Mongols gone, the Chinese are currently thriving under Mongol rule. Mongol rule?
Wait, that's gonna totally.
That's good. I like.
Increase in potatoes coming in from the west.
Look at this lovely church door.